next up on today's list then, Dominic Andrews. This suggestion, Way, featuring DJ LIMBO. The official video, out to CKay. If you haven't checked out our video we did on him recently, it's almost like a profile piece looking at his achievements and the fact that he is, as far as I'm aware, the most streamed artist on YouTube from Africa this year. In the last 12 months at least. I believe that was the stat that the video kind of alluded towards. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Big up CKay each and every time. Big up CKay for actually responding to me on Instagram as well. He messaged me, which was really nice. It's always nice to kind of get people messaging and sharing stuff that you do. Out to everyone in the chat right about now. We've nearly run out of time already. Today's absolutely flown by. CKay, Way, featuring LIMBO. Let's jump right into this one. And yeah, let's go. What is it with the horror theme? Okay, that's a really cool thing to do with that melody. Now I'll tell you what, this sounds nothing like the CKay of now, does it? This sounds nothing like the CKay now. This is definitely a different beast entirely. And it's cool to kind of see that as a progression. Apparently this was actually produced by CKay as well, CKay. I didn't know that. That's really, really cool. But this is cool, man. It's different. Again, it's a lot more sort of, I want to say, in a sort of classic sort of Afrobeat kind of realms. Again, utilizing those, again, those typical kind of horror melodies and kind of working them in. Using the pockets of the rhythm as well, working really nicely. This is sounding really cool. Dominic Andrews saying CKay was a singer and producer under Chocolate City Ice Prince music label. He is now with Warner Music South Africa. Again, that makes sense. I can see it, man. I can see it. The guy's clearly got a very good ear and understanding for sound. Michelle Lewis saying CKay, yo. When I want to buy car, I'm on a Benz away. Yeah. I live in Lekki, Admiralty way. Just pass that money this way, poverty that way, credit a lot this way, debit a lot that way. Just look at my girlfriend, I'm on a foreign bed. Yeah. I love how raw the instrumental is, man. It reminds me of a lot of early grime instrumentals that were very kind of raw. They weren't like polished. They were about the kind of harshness of the samples, kind of throwing into certain places, like slightly out of key, slightly dissonant. But that gives them a charm, you know. It gives them a kind of natural kind of enjoyment. Afro Vibes blog saying love the intro. Shara Lewis saying this was when he was strictly a producer at Choc City, and Dakwu saying this was pre-Loverboy CKay. Again, I like this CKay, to be honest with you. I mean, I like what CKay's doing now, don't get me wrong, but this is interesting. This is raw, you know. This isn't heavily processed. This isn't all about the studio technique. This is about the energy of the tune, which I quite like. Ask me when it's the wedding day. Yeah. If you're looking for me, you can find me where the money day. Yes. Yeah. Steady on my grind, never go on a holiday. Whoa. Guinea. Haters, they hate my car Guinea. I'm not your prisoner, just free me. It's gonna be a barrier for my enemy. When I go, just pass that money this way, poverty that way. This is cool, man. It's very, very different, and it's cool to kind of see the history of what CKay's doing. So I just need to check the chat because loads of people are getting involved. Dominic Andrews saying, notice Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, the bass rhythm. Yeah, I can hear it, man. It's always used in horror films, and it's always used in kind of like cartoon horror adaptations as well. Share Lewis saying this was when he was strictly a producer at Choc City. No, I've already done that one. Dominic Andrews saying he was heavily Afrofusion before it became cool. And then Dakwu saying CKay is still with Choc City, but he also has a deal with Warner Music South Africa. Okay, cool. So he's still doing both. That's cool. That's cool to see. I love the idea of keeping fingers in different pots, you know. Joey, this is CKay trying to make the kind of commercial music out. This is CKay trying to make the kind of commercial music popular at the time. Again, I can understand that. There's a sort of rawness to it, which sort of, from what I know of the time musically, it's what I kind of enjoy. You can kind of tell that it is kind of the time. Cher Lewis saying, nice one with the info, people. I'm enjoying this. That's what this is all about at the end of the day, sharing information. We can all learn about the music that we love. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, man. I'm literally here to learn as we're doing these things. And then when we then go to do more reactions, I have more information and I can make them more interactive as we go. It's just a constant thing of growing and learning, and it just benefits everyone the more everyone talks.
Katena down land, a papa way. Hey, shout out my Igbo boys in the market, Alaba way. Hey, for this Lagos, if traffic too much now, gather way. Hey, the ladies they call me Mr. Longtin and Anaconda way. Whoa, Guinea, haters they hate my Guinea. I'm not your prisoner, just free me. It's gonna be a barrier for my enemy.
It's really smooth, man. I'm liking the thing that I'm actually really liking about this more than anything else is the fact that we're getting a full kind of spectrum of what CKay can do. We're getting the ability to rap more than anything else. We don't really hear that as much on the newer stuff. It's all about melodies. There's an element, again, of rawness. There's an element of a lot more rhythmic, I feel, in the way that he's actually projecting. And the whole approach to it sounds great. I can't lie. This is, if I was to pick a CKay I'd prefer, I might even kind of lean towards this one. If I'm being entirely honest, because it just feels a bit more real, you know? And obviously CKay is doing incredible things worldwide at the moment, but there is an element of virality about what he's doing. There is an element of trying to cater to as many people as possible. This, to me, even though he may have been kind of going for what was popular at the time, this still feels like this is him doing him a little bit more. I don't know if that's just me that feels that, but let me know. Dominic Andrews saying, I have all of his songs organised into the 2017, 2019, and 2021 EP on my channel, his singles and collaborations. Go and check out Dominic Andrews' channel, people. Go and look. CKay is not an artist under Chalk City, according to CKay. Well, let's find out. Let's find out which way it actually is. And then we'll get into a little bit more of this, and then we're going to play the numbers game to round off the show.
Yes! It's the shark of the ocean. You don't say all way now way, and any which way, there's always going to be a way. CKay way, LIMBO way.
Well, there we go. CKay way featuring LIMBO. That one, the official video. Fantastic stuff. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure jumping onto this evening's stream. Apologies to everyone who we haven't been able to get round to in regards to conversations, in regards to reactions, but as always, it's about getting in here nice and early. Just keep your eye on the page throughout the day. I actually try to do it at different times each day when we'd actually launch it, just so there's times different people can jump in at different times. But yeah, unfortunately, we can't get through every single one. Guys, how are we feeling about this one? Give me a rating out of 10 and some fire emojis if we are feeling it. I'm keen to hear from each and every one of you. Way featuring LIMBO. Out to Toilet Break Fun Videos. This is Richard. Salute to you, man, from Madrid, Spain. Your reactions make me feel like I'm listening to Super Radio. Jig, you are the real deal. A pure Afro soul. Well, that's nice to hear. Thank you, Toilet Break Fun Videos. Your name is exceptional. Adaku saying, IK, please do your findings. He's still under them. Joey saying CKay was at the Brits. Was he actually at the Brits? That's cool. That's really cool. The Brits look like a really enjoyable event this year, I've got to say. Out to a man like Mo Gilligan hosting. He is the real deal, man. I've got so much time for Mo Gilligan.